This broadcast is coming to you live from Yorkshire and Scotland. In association with KOV Knockout Punches. We're live, they can hear us. Evening, boys and girls. Owen's just having a bit of a trouble running VT. It's not the only trouble he has in his life, but there you go. Here we go, boys and girls. How are we on?
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm just going to share this, mate.
How the devil are you?
I'm good, pal. I'm good. Good evening, Andy, Derek, Ali, Mick, Paul, Lisa, Jordan, Joe, Sophie, and everybody else that joined us tonight. Thank you for being live with us. We appreciate it. Lisa says, will you stop it with the clowns and exorcist looking motherfuckers? No, sorry, Lisa. It's got to be done, mate. It's got to be done. How are we all tonight? We are now officially into the 4th week of lockdown. Some of us have gone slightly around the twist. Some of us are dealing with it better than others. My wife is absolutely going stir crazy. It's driving her mad downstairs, poor bugger. I feel for her, to be honest with you, but she's not been out at all. I've done the shopping. She's not been out at all for the full 3 weeks, and she's off mad. So respect to the wife for that. Saving the NHS.
Oh, how's it going, guys? How's it going, Stephen? Paul, how you doing? Chris, how you doing? Jordan, Ali, Mick, Daniel, Joe. How's it going, guys? Lisa, how you doing? Derek, Kaylee, Chris, Dormouse, and Hag is in the fucking building. Sharon Duffy, Jordan Kirk. Well,
Daniel Ian Lee, Stefan Hunter, and Louise Bailey. Louise Bailey, welcome.
Bombs on motherfucking boys.
So,
the most important thing.
She's lived with me for nearly 30 years, pal. The most important thing of the evening. It's the head to head.
When I go
3.
When I go 2-1 up. When I go 2-1 up on that motherfucker.
Good evening, Mr. Lansdale. How's it going, pal? How are you doing with your lockdown? We're super laggy again. We were the other day, Ali, but we try and keep up as best we can. And thank you very much for returning to your honoured spot of Dolly Dealer on Friday night. You did far better than I did, Ali, and I really appreciate it. Come on, Cooper, do us proud tonight. Of course. Do I not always? Coops for the win. Louise Candy Girl Cole.
I'm just
saw your video,
Louise.
You and the Baines certainly look to be enjoying the lockdown. That is the way to do it. Get the tub out, get in the tub, have a splash about, have some giggles, have some laughs. Respect to you. My woman's now in the house. Good evening, woman. Love you. Wilson for the win. Crad, you're absolutely right, Jordan. Well voted, mate. Well voted.
One for the win. You're right. You're right. It's me all the way. All the way.
No chance. Sarah Lou in the house. Good evening, Sarah Lou.
Keep chatting. Give me a minute. I'm just going to make sure everything else is off the internet. I'll be back. in 2 minutes.
Oh dear. Oh dear. As usual, the what do you call it? The broadband up in Scotland is absolutely shite. Says me, who used to go off all the time, but there you go. We're on hardwired fibre optic now, so I don't. Owen needs to put 50p in the meter. He certainly does. Good evening, John Stainton. How's it doing? Louise said she did love the hot tub with the kids. Love it every day. It's the highlight of their lives at the moment. I ain't got one. Paul Wilkinson's got a hot tub, but he's posh. I'm not posh, I'm afraid. Daniel Ian Lee is having a fry up for tea. I'm just a little bit jealous. Jordan, I've had to go back to KCON, mate, because I was with Pure for a while and it was just awful. So I've gone back to KCON. Sadly, I didn't want to do, but I am. Good evening, Helen Illingworth. Looking beautiful smile as ever from her profile picture. They use sheep's intestines as a signal carrier up there. Yeah, they probably do, Lansley, and they're probably not wrong. Louise says, how are you, Gary? You know what, Louise? I'm in brilliant shape. Got a little bit of an headache, but apart from that, I'm in great shape. Stefan needs a hot tub as well. Your status pure broadband is great. My one was when we first got it in, but they fannied about, with the hub thing across the road, and it was never right after that. Onion rings and Hunter's chicken. Well, listen, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of variety, Stefan. That's nothing wrong with that at all.
Does that seem a bit better?
I ain't got a clue. You got to win tonight for us, Gary. Hey, Louise, I'm going for it, mate. Don't worry. Stuart Harcombe in the house. Good evening, Stuart. Well, tell them what's happening tonight, Wilton, now that you've got your broadband sorted out.
Well, I need to send an invite to William. She's coming in early.
Let's get Ali in. Let's get her in early.
And then I'm going to beat you 2-1. Simple.
Not happening. Tonight, boys and girls, we're doing the head-to-head, the Wilson versus Cooper challenge a little bit earlier than usual. Mainly because I'm starving out of my tea, so I'm having these instead. Ali says she needs the link.
I'm getting the link.
He's sending you it now, Ali. Good evening, Ali. Arlene's in the house as well. No one's ever got a clue, mate. We'll just go with it.
Where is she? Yeah.
Oh, Paul's a nice chicken curry. And I know what Joe Mohammed's having tonight. He's having a little bit of an Indian treat, boys and girls. You can't beat spinach.
You are the weakest link.
Have you sent the link now?
I have sent the link.
All right, okay. So we're going to do the challenge early tonight, boys and girls, because we have, some of you may have noticed from my timeline, I've been having a bit of there's not a rant so much as a truth-telling session I've tried to do, and nobody wanted to come on and challenge me in anything that I've said. So we're going to address that later on, but we're going to get the challenge out of the way first. It's always nice to go into a little bit of a rant, a little bit of a bomb on the back of a victory, which I fully intend to do this evening.
You know, victory, I'm winning this. That trophy, which we can deliver tomorrow, will be staying firmly in my grasp.
Now what?
Oh, he's there. I'm surprised she's not messaging me to say I'm here. So get your shares out, guys. Let's get loads of people in this party tonight. And without further ado, let's bring on the fucking wolf of them all. Hopefully she's got clothes on today, but
you'll never know.
She's always got clothes on.
Not much, but clothes.
Well, So we're amongst friends, Ali. What does it matter?
So how's
I need to make sure you guys have the same number of jelly beans.
Yes, they were the same. He's got a packet and I've got the box with the game on the back. But they are the same.
Will we open them?
Open them and count them. Make sure you have an even amount. While I read off who's team who. Daniel, shush.
Okay.
Team Wilson.
Counting these out on here. Counting them out on here.
Team Wilson is Kay Saunders, Paul, Greg Webb, Kaylee, Sharon Duffy, Louise Bailey, Andrew Daniels, Michael Fletcher, Derek, Wayne Leach, John Reed, Joey Bark, might be wrong on that one, Stephen Rothney, Kenny Axe, Sarah Lou, and Stephen Hunter. Team Cooper is Amber Dawn, Daniel Ian Lee, Andy Stanton, Jordan Kirk, Adam Coombs. Gary voted for himself as always. So did Owen. It's fine. Mick switched back to Gary's team after he initially voted for Owen. Louise Candy Girl Cole, Lee Whittle, and Steve Hanky Panky.
They all know their stuff.
Our Team Cooper. But yes, for a split second, Mick voted for Owen. And when I called him out, he changed his vote. It's not hard.
I've got 38. Should be the same because the packet weighed the same as the box.
Well,
not the same.
You did not vote, Sophie. If you PM me your vote, I can get you in really quick.
Vote Cooper. Yorkshire stands with Yorkshire.
Yeah, Sophie, if you just message me who you want to vote for. 47?
You've got what?
47.
Well, it's the same weight pack and I've got 38. How does that work out then? I'll count them again.
You've got a cardboard pocket. I've got a pocket. That gives me an advantage straight away. It's all mine. It's all mine.
So if that's the case...
Oh, I've got 44. I did count them wrong.
Jesus. So we need Cooper to throw away... Or Owen to throw away 4. And you'll both have 43.
How many?
I've got 44.
I'll do all 4.
You don't get bonus points just because you've got a packet and I've got a box.
Yeah, we're making it even. Throw them away.
Listen to the adjudicator. She said throw 3 away. So we've both got 44.
Would you like to pick what colours I throw away?
I don't care.
1 green, 1 white, and 1 brown.
No green. Is that green?
Yeah, that's close enough.
Yellow. No, just chuck that one away. No.
Just grab 3. It don't fucking matter.
1, 2, 3. There. Motherfuckers. My internet is shite because somebody is in the other room on fucking Weight Watchers online.
Sophie.
No, it's not.
You switched teams.
Who she picked?
In the comments, she picked Cooper.
And then voted for me.
Sophie Lucy Clarkson, Cooper all the way.
Cooper all the way. Maddie said give up.
But then she voted for me.
And I've got an inbox from Simon voting for Cooper. And I got an inbox from the other Sophie voting for Cooper.
Of course.
So we moved, guys. Told you last week. It's freezing. Fucking do my head in.
But you're the only one freezing, though. Lisa, you didn't vote either. Y'all gotta vote before now. Maddie Cooper voting for Owen.
Of course she bloody is.
Can we just highlight that real quick?
Right, the PlayStation's out.
You can't use your data on a laptop, Daniel. It's not how life works. You
Yeah,
good
I
now?
can't use data on my MacBook.
Okay.
Anytime today.
To get on with this, you said you had. It was 44 a piece, right? Or 43?
44 each. Yeah, 44 each.
We're not doing this uneven. I'm doing more than you. BS.
Yeah, 44 I've got.
Because that's not fair to Cooper, because he can't one-up you by eating more because he don't have any more.
Taking 3
Well
out.
adjudicated. Well adjudicated.
If she had adjudicated that well on the first time we played, because I had more juice in my tank,
You're
then
just
I would have won.
whining sod.
You guys gave me 12 hours for the
Ali, you
first
did a fantastic
challenge.
job. Don't take any notice of him.
I had less than a day to plan.
It's all right, we're all 1-1. Either I win this tonight or it's a draw. There's no way he's beating me. I'm telling you that right now, guys. If you voted for him, you're fucked. But what happens in the draw, as in for the people that have voted?
So what was the question?
What happens if it is a draw for the people that have voted?
If it's a draw, everybody gets on the list.
That's true.
Do you know what? We need to get eating these because they fucking stink.
You do.
Diabetes took my sense of smell many years ago. I can't smell a bloody thing.
Gary,
He's
you're
got an
diabetic.
advantage, see?
Okay, just eat them. You get points taken off for gagging or.
Whenever we're ready.
Are we doing one
at a time?
Or?
One at a time.
Going orange first.
He's got an orange one. I'll pick an orange one.
I mean, you can tell us what flavor it is or whatever, but just try not to gag or puke or.
That tastes like sick. But sickly sick, it's nice.
Sick like vomit?
Yeah. Definitely.
Derek said Wilson swallow them whole.
Good to go.
Yeah, what is it? Another orange one?
Owen's still eating his first one.
Oh, sorry,
I've not got my first one in yet.
Go on then, I'll finish down.
So that
actually quite nice.
No, they're 1-1 right now.
Yeah, we're 1-1. That's actually very nice.
My favorites were grass and earwax.
Which are the grass ones then? The green ones, I'm presuming.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll go for a green one then.
Grass was really a lot better than well, it's either that or booger.
That's grass. That's grass. That actually tastes like
grass. Pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I was excited.
I like that.
But see, they're different. That's the whole point of the game. Each one's different flavors, so you could both eat a green, and yours could be grass, and his could be booger.
Yeah, I get you. You can definitely taste the grass. It really does taste like grass.
I know. I order them just for the grass.
That is grass.
It is.
It's freaking good. Was your first one vomit, Owen?
Yeah.
It was nice though. It was quite sweet, like a.
They do make them pretty good. Like that's kind of why I was like nervous about this whole Bean Boozled challenge because most of them taste pretty all right.
The next in the line down here is brown. Should I go for a brown?
Sure. What is brown?
Brown.
Dirt?
Don't know.
Dog food.
Oh, there is a dog food, isn't there?
It's very savoury. It's almost like a Cornish pasty. That's definitely. That is what I imagine dog food would taste like. It's a little bit dry, like the dry biscuits you get in dog food, but it's actually quite
Jordan
savoury.
said the spoiled milk is oddly nice.
What colour's the spoiled milk, Jordan?
Probably white or like a yellowish.
Yeah. I'll go for the white next then.
Are they the Harry Potter ones? I don't know if they're the Harry Potter Bean Boozled.
When he puts one in, I'm just going to go for it. Like,
Yeah, might as well.
Right, white. Here we go.
We'll try a couple like this, and if we don't get anywhere, we'll just grab like 4 or 5 at a time and see if mixing them makes it any worse.
I think the white is stinky socks.
It can be. It's either dirty socks or spoiled milk.
It's got a very spoiled milk. It's got a very sour taste to it, but it's still sweet. I could still have a load of them. Yellow coloured one next. Yellow coloured one.
I just like watching you guys get tortured. I'm thinking the white one. Yellow. Earwax?
Well, if earwax tastes coconutty, then it's earwax. It's nice. Orangey coloured one with speckles on.
Well, since he already threw that one in his mouth, we'll do one more, and then the next one we'll pick 4.
Well, that one.
Any 4.
That's almost like a blue cheese.
Oh.
I could put that on toast.
That would have probably made me hurl. Okay, so grab 4. Stuart said they did 10 at a time.
4 of any colour then. Green, whitey speckled, yellowy thing, and orange. 4.
I think Gary's hungry.
A cacophony of flavours. This 4 combination would get a Michelin star. Gino De Campo, get on to this, pal. You are missing a trick.
I honestly think most of it is the names that's supposed to like psych you out.
There's so much flavour going on there. That's delicious. I could say almost a shoelace.
Does it say what edition they are on the package?
These are, no, it just says Bean Boozled jelly beans. Dare to compare. Contains weird and wild flavours. Oh, 4th edition with.
Owen, what are you doing? Flavors. What are you doing, Owen?
I'm going for another 4. I'm not waiting for him.
You what?
What? All right.
Did you just?
I'm trying to figure out what he was talking about. Well, no.
Oh.
Another 4. Another 4.
I thought you were puking.
Wolf, that one's a bit.
They are far too stubborn. Next week's the fridge challenge. I'm done taking it easy on.
Hey. Yes.
I've gone for a different combination of 4.
What does it say?
5th
edition.
Generation. 5th generation. Newest
4.
one. That's me. I'm eating them all.
The only thing with that one was it's got a slightly caramelly taste, and I'm not particularly keen on caramel. What we're just going to do is bang the lot in.
Yeah, whatever's left, throw them in. Fuck it.
This is going to be a right gobful.
I want to see somebody puke. Hi, Leo. We're not on 4th. We're on 5th. I like the booger. Booger wasn't bad either.
The grass is coming through again.
Caramel, corn, rotten egg, buttered popcorn, spoiled milk, coconut, stinky socks, tutti frutti, barf, peach, toothpaste, blueberry. Yeah, he just told me that, Lisa. Just told me that. That's great. 5th edition, dirty dishwater, birthday cake, stink bug, toasted marshmallow, barf, peach, toothpaste, blueberry, rotten egg, buttered popcorn, stinky sock, tutti frutti, canned dog food, chocolate pudding, spoiled milk, coconut, dead fish, strawberry banana smoothie, booger, and juicy pear.
The dog food, I'd recommend these to anyone. They've got a lovely savoury taste to them.
Oh, so Gary has the 4th edition. Owen has the 5th edition.
The grass overpowers everything. Why are they not making these sweets for the mainstream? The grass is gorgeous.
I love the grass.
It's lovely.
That's a perfect face to get frozen on, Owen. I really was about to take points off because I thought he spit them out.
Yeah, I probably did, you know. What tell you?
No.
You guys haven't even flinched.
Nah, these were easy.
I'm going to eat that extra.
I'm even getting the licorice now, and I don't like licorice, but I'll tell you what, it's not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah, Cooper, you need to check your blood sugar.
Oh, well.
It just tastes fucking sick.
Yeah, there was a lot of sick taste in there, but it's actually quite sweet. You know, like rock. Like seaside rock.
It would be quite sweet in your fourth edition. It would be quite sweet. My 5th edition is a bit stronger.
No, you just got stink bug. That's the only thing you got that he doesn't.
I'm done.
And there's a lot of that.
Mr. Cooper, check your blood sugar.
Yeah, will do. I'll be right, don't worry. How much sugar in these? Fair amount.
Yeah, Stuart said his blood sugar went high right after doing them.
Yeah. It's all right. I'll check it in a bit. You're fine.
If I knew you were diabetic, this wouldn't have happened.
This is blood pressure.
This
is blood pressure you all watch out for.
I'm not on insulin. I am diet control. Don't worry. That'll screw it a little bit, but I shall adjust my diet accordingly. Well, I enjoyed that.
2 chips out.
That was actually really very nice. That wasn't a challenge at all, in fact. And that grass one, which is the grass one, lawn clippings, that should be an absolute staple part of everybody's diet. Gino de Campo, get the dog food ones, make yourself a Sheffield-based Cornish pasty with them because they're gorgeous.
You guys are insane.
Absolutely.
Not at all. Oh, absolutely fine. Bring on the chilies, man.
Yeah, where's the hot chips? We met it. We met the chip.
Andy said he's got blood pressure tablets at the ready for him.
I've got them downstairs. Don't worry.
I'm lost. Like, you both just did flawlessly. Nobody gagged. No one really made any faces. Owen went off camera for a second. That's the only thing I could fault anybody for.
I was picking up the bug because he was checking.
He whined like a bitch about me vaping last week as well. Yeah, he goes off camera and it's this, it's just this, just that, just the other, and he whined about it.
See that? It's a fastback Mustang cap.
Yeah, a mouthful of freaking jelly beans, and he's like,
"Yeah,
I don't know what you did."
Yeah. It's debatable. It's a debatable topic.
I was getting the fucking bug out of the bin of my 5th edition with the 3 extras in it that I ate. I'll show you my bin if you want. There's only a fucking nothing in the bottom of that bin. It's fucking sweeties. Nothing. Empty bottle of beer.
There was never a draw, Andy.
The dog's had it. The dog's been in the bin and eaten it.
That was not a challenge. No. If I would have known they sucked that bad, I wouldn't have done this.
He spat the dog food ones out, and the dog's been in and eaten them.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say it's a draw.
Better than that.
It's a draw. Well, I think that's a fair decision.
The only thing I could fault Owen for was taking his face off the camera, and I know how competitive he is, so I know he didn't spit him out.
He wouldn't have done.
Cooper, shake my hand. Shake my hand, Cooper.
You guys. So everybody who voted this week will go onto the list, and next week,
by the way, that was
our 1 month.
Next week is the charcoal challenge.
No, not charcoal. Next week's the fridge. And then the week after is our last month because we started at the end of a month.
Oh, I've already bought the charcoal.
What the fuck did you just say?
Next week is the fridge challenge. Yeah. You take a picture of your fridge, post it to the group. Every person gets to pick one item per fridge.
Oh, this is
to
the
make
one that
10.
Yeah.
When you get 10 items,
on the bush,
you mix them in a drink, chug it, and vape.
Yeah. I've done this one. I'll do it.
So in a separate post, you guys will have to upload a picture of your fridge and let people pick 10 items. But everybody who's picking in the comments, you only get to pick one item per fridge.
Yep. Okay.
Cooper usually only has peanut butter and bread in his fridge.
I did have some peanut butter in there, but we shouldn't have peanut butter in the fridge, boys and girls. It goes hard.
No. But if there's not enough in your fridge, you can use your cupboards as well.
No worries. I shall give the boys and girls a very good selection.
It's not my fault.
It should have been the 6 chili challenge from a week. Chili to the Carolina Reaper. See, Kenny, we were going to do chilies, but we couldn't get them with the it
was the amount of time and the availability.
Pandemic.
Yeah. We had to go for the hot chip because it was the only one that was available for us both to buy on the internet.
Yeah, that they could both ship.
Don't worry, Leaks, I will be doing. Oh, I've had snails, George. I've had snails.
Everyone's worried. Before I leave, Cooper, go check your blood sugar real quick.
I'll do it straight after this, don't worry.
That's too long. You're going to be on for another hour.
I've got a lot to say.
At least.
Your viewers are worried. Please go check your blood sugar.
All right, in a bit. I will do.
Stubborn ass. Lisa's yelling at you, and she's pretty.
Yeah, I know.
I could check my better than you. Well, we have a blood.
We're not having a challenge of checking your blood sugar. Unless it gets him to fucking do it, then we'll make it a challenge.
Do it for Yorkshire!
Do it.
I will.
I don't get all that written down when I put up the next challenge.
So how do we score it then? Is it half a point each? Is it now 1.5, 1.5?
Yeah.
No, it's 2-2.
2-2. We both get a point for that one, do we?
Sure, yeah. 2-2. So you're getting yelled at, Mr. Cooper.
All right.
Stefan says do what the judges said.
Resumed as soon as possible.
Sophie said you're stubborn. Kenny said now. Melissa said now.
Now we're stuck with a teddy.
The teddy is cute, though. I want to cuddle the teddy.
That was fucking disgusting.
Some of them are. The only ones I didn't like, because I did like the first or second edition. It was like the Harry Potter version. I didn't like the butterbeer.
Or did you have to disconnect your computer?
Huh? Yeah, that was finished.
And I didn't like the vomit.
That was fucking...
Oh, have you done that? With the knives?
The milk ones were fucking disgusting.
Sophie, I seen a freaking meme today. It was like a time traveler comes back and the guy asked him, he's like, so whatever happened with the COVID-19? And he's like, oh, what do you mean? COVID-19 made you immune from COVID-20, which started the zombie apocalypse. And I'm like, oh God, it's a meme, but now I kind of want to go get 19 so I don't turn into a zombie.
I've tried butterbeer. Fuck that. And all this fire shit. Oh, yeah.
The Harry Potter version was great. There was only like 2 I didn't like. I'm pretty sure it was vomit and butterbeer.
Keep sharing, guys. Get it out there.
Yes, we got a mind auction.
You'll be like, fucking Rambo. Oh, yeah, so we do.
Yeah, do the mind auction before shit gets real.
By the way, Margie, I don't know if you're watching, although she did message a little while ago, and Amanda Newton. All your stuff is going out to the States this week. I've not been able to get out to get them sent, but they're going this week. They're sitting there ready to go. And
can anybody tag Margie and Amanda Newton? Is Amanda Newton in the States?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
She is.
I seen her like on here a couple times. I thought she was from the UK. Margie is here. Your package is going out this week, honey. Thank you, Lisa.
Massachusetts.
MA.
Yeah.
Massachusetts is getting ridiculous.
5.3.
Weymouth, is it? Weymouth.
Is that decent?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Might want to check it again after, just in case digesting makes it worse.
I certainly will.
But everybody was worried.
5.3, Lisa.
You guys happy now? I'll go. They can do the mind auction.
Margie's in the house. Hi, Margie.
Donald's in the house too. He lives right up the road from me.
Really?
I have a friend.
How's it going? How's it
going,
Margie?
It's not the Donald, is it?
The Donald.
Yeah, the Donald. The Donald.
No, it's not Donald Trump.
Yeah, that's all right then. Yeah.
No. Even though that'd be pretty cool if Donald Trump lived up the road from me, then I could go beat his ass.
Yeah, no worries, Lisa.
Weymouth,
right.
Weymouth, Massachusetts.
Weymouth, Massachusetts. Donald Trump. Well, as always, Ali, you adjudicated that with class, with pizzazz, with finesse, an absolutely fair, independent manner, and you are to be congratulated. Thank you very much for this week's challenge. I really enjoyed it. Sadly.
I can't wait for next week. Owen didn't like it. He said it was gross. I think you got too many stink bugs in there.
I would just like to say cheers, Ali, and fuck you.
The only one that I didn't like was the licorice. The only one that I didn't like was the licorice. But when you bomb those licorice flavors with all them other flavors, the grass is overpowering. The grass was great.
Jordan, all the Americans have already DM'd Donald Trump abuse because he was trying to ban our flavors. I've been adding him on Twitter. I've been in his Twitter PM. I found him on everything. I wrote a message to the White House email. I called the White House every day for months until he left us the fuck alone. I've abused Donald Trump enough. Don't take my flavors.
I'm all for letting politicians know exactly how you feel about them.
Exactly.
I got banned from Twitter for doing that.
I didn't.
Account was permanently removed.
Oh, Deke's choice was it? I'll fucking sort Deke out. Like he'll be getting a shit in his portal.
The governor of, was it New York? It was either New York, Massachusetts, or Michigan. One of them blocked me on Twitter.
Oh, that's good of them.
Yeah. I was giving them shit, telling them they couldn't take people's rights away.
That's how you engage with your constituents. That's really how you do it. The absolute fannies, a lot of them.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to go, guys, so you can get your mind auction on the way.
Cheers, Ali. Much appreciated. It really is. Thank you.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Fucking hell.
You got aftertaste?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't.
And I've just had a mouthful of fucking e-juice as well. And it's making it worse.
No aftertaste at all. But I have to say, I totally agree with Ali. That the grass flavour, the cut lawn flavour, that's delicious. It's like a taste of spring in your mouth. I would definitely have those as a goodie. You know, if you had to choose them, I'd choose that.
Right, guys. Mind auction. So, what have we got in today? Well, I'm going to tell you what we've got today. In today's auction, we have got a full kit. We have got a minimum of 400 mils of juice. Minimum. There'll be more than that. There's also a mystery box in here. There's some other items in here. This one's got to start today. £25.
Oh, that's a brilliant start. I love a low start. That's fantastic. Absolutely brilliant.
As soon as somebody puts a bid in of £25, we will start the timer for 5 minutes. Then you'll get your lag. 100% of this goes to Mind. We buy the kits and everything. We take the hit for all that stuff and the postage. I've done 2 of them on VBS.
Louis Bailey says, "Don't start moving, or the missus will milk me." Won't be the first time. Stuart says, "Think of the money you can save, Coops. Sell them over and just go and graze in your garden." Grass never tasted that good, pal. It was lovely.
Stuart had a great thing on earlier. A great thing. Lisa's in at £25. Give me 2 seconds. I'll get back to Stuart in a second. Fuck's sake.
Timer started at £25 with Lisa Harrington.
5 minutes. Yeah, Stuart was talking earlier on about when everything gets back to normal, doing a wrestling thing. When Louise is just too late. Lisa's in at 25. Doing a wrestling thing, I think it'd be absolutely brilliant. Like, Stuart just wants to get all of us in our tights. That's all he wants. 72 Margie last week. And it's on its way. It's a nice box, actually. 26 for Louise. 26 for Louise Bailey. Remember, this is all going to charity, guys. 100% of it. Get your candy after in there.
What's the list? There's a whole host of flavours, juice in there. There's a mystery box in there. There is a kit in there.
Minimum 400 mils of juice in there. There might be some more hardware in there as well. Last week when Margie done well, so she got an extra bit of hardware in her box. And the same may happen depending on how it goes. But Ian Lee is at £30 with this one at the moment. 3 minutes 44. Nice. And then
nice one.
Don't wait until last minute. People lost out last week because they waited until last minute, and Margie absolutely wiped the floor with them all.
She did. And good luck to the last. Thank you, Margie. So what do you reckon we should do? I'll get in a ring and wrestle. I've never done wrestling in my life. I've done boxing.
No, he doesn't. He just thinks we should have a wrestle meet at Expo.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. £32 for Louise Bailey. £32 we are at.
Joe's back. He said, "What's happening, guys? We're doing the Mind auction, Joe. We're at 35 now with Daniel Ian Lee. He's just gazumped. Lisa came in at 33, but Daniel's gone to 35.
£35. That's what you got to do. Dig deep, guys. Go
no
harder.
There'll be no KY jelly involved.
We will have quite a lot of stuff for next week's auction, actually, as well. £36 with Lisa. And Joe's came in and overtook it at £40. I want to wrestle.
What's left on the clock? Put it up on the screen, pal. Yeah, we're up on the screen. Lovely.
There is 2 minutes and 12 seconds plus the lag.
Daniel says, "Fuck you, Joe, 45. He's not having it.
WWE event. Go on, Daniel. Go on, boy. £45. nearly in the territory of being able to stick something else in that box, guys. It is. It's for charity. Why is the chat going absolutely bonkers? So WWE at the O2, for example, all watch the wrestling, yeah, and then we'll all go outside and have a big fight in the car park. We'll jump off cars.
As long as boxing can be part of it, because I don't know wrestling.
We'll show you. We'll show you the ropes.
Yeah, I bet you bloody will. I don't think boxing's allowed in wrestling, is it? I think you get in trouble if you actually hit somebody.
No, you can. You can. I was thinking of Expo actually, because there will be a Royal Rumble at Expo. Like.
Usually is.
Swanton from a car. If you could wait till the end of the month, I'll bid. It's got to be paid afterwards. 45 seconds plus the lag. I'll rock bottom. No way could you rock bottom me. I'll give you the fucking people's elbow.
I don't even know what a rock bottom is.
Is it in Hollywood next year, isn't it? Maybe I'll.
Yeah, WrestleMania next year in Hollywood with us. You know what that means.
That means The Rock will be back. And Hollywood if he's not dead by then. 47 pound with Joe. 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds. And then the lag. Daniel's getting battered. There's the first one. That's it. That's the first one.
He's in on the button. No, it's Daniel at 50.
Right. The lag has started. 2 minutes. This is it. No more chances after this. 2 minute lag. £50 for Daniel.
Daniel's in on the button at 50. He's not taking no shit off Joe this week.
It's a war.
Hulk Hogan will be there. Ooh.
1 minute 40 seconds. The Rock will be as well for sure if it's in.
Now Hollywood. I know who Hulk Hogan is because he was Thunderlips in Rocky.
Yeah, but he was Hollywood Hulk Hogan was his fucking name.
Right.
1 minute 25 seconds. We're at
good on you.
Good
on you.
Oh man. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining, and we're at £50.
£50.
The Rock's one of the best things ever happened.
Oh, The Rock. The Rock's an actor as well, isn't he? Well, he's an actor as a wrestler, but he's an actor as well, isn't he? Doesn't he go in that Fast and Furious?
Mm-hmm.
That's him. Yeah.
He's been in hundreds of them.
Yeah.
45 seconds to go, and that is it done, guys. 40 seconds. 40 seconds to go. We're at £50.
Big J. Cooper, Big Olsen. The Rock is a bell end. Is he related to Mark Zuckerberg?
20 seconds.
Dwayne Johnson. That's it. Dwayne Johnson.
Until retirement. Yeah. 10 seconds. 10 seconds to go. I reckon Joe's going to come in with a late one here. 5 seconds. Whatever one's on the screen. 2 seconds. 1. Done. Done. Well done, Daniel.
So Daniel's got it. Well done, pal. So Lisa says she's pretty sure she'd let The Rock smash the lesbian out of her for one night only. Well done. Yeah, well done, Dan. Much appreciated, pal. Penny of
that. Normal details, mate. 1.7. Oh, fuck off. 1.7. Oh, fuck right off. My head is right on my head.
Let me have that to the list.
Owen.KOV7 gmail.com. You know the details anyway. Just fire it in there, mate. Fucking hell. So you've got a parcel just gone out as well. I must check them actually. Everyone should be getting their deliveries tomorrow. Apart from anything that was won this weekend. I meant last weekend because of the delay.
Yeah.
Good about got some doors, button 5. No problem, Joe. You got smashed by Daniel. Get up, you. Rock is fit as fuck. I wouldn't kick him out of bed for fun. He's a nice bit child. So, guys, get some shares out.
Cheers, Ali.
Get some shares out. Get your popcorn.
No, you don't pay postage on a mind auction, Dan. We cover the postage, pal.
Your other parcel's already out, but you don't pay for a mind auction one. We cover that.
Melissa wants you to message her after this live, Owen.
Okay. No probs.
Right, boys and girls, it's time now for the bombs part of this programme. I've been looking forward to this. Some of you may have seen my post on Facebook relating to ourselves and Halo 66. Us and Simon parted ways a few weeks ago, and we've sort of been respectful of it, kept our mouths shut, not made any public announcements, not said anything publicly at all about what's gone on, or what's going on, continuing to go on. But last week, and I've done well with this because that lad there has been through the fucking mill with what's gone on. And out of respect for him, I have pretty much kept my gob shut for this until he has the opportunity to tell his story his way. However, last week, Simon Riley from Halo 66 contacted Owen with quite a threatening message about something he discovered about me. Now, for those who don't know, in 2014, myself and a couple of other people who were big supporters of Leeds United ladies at the time, Leeds United dumped the club and we rescued it from oblivion. It's got a long, proud history. We put our own time, our own money, and all the rest of it in to rescue it. We worked our asses off for 2.5 years. In 2016, I was accused of stealing money from that club. I was arrested. House was searched, laptop confiscated, phone confiscated. The police even went through my daughter's underwear drawer. Now, last week, the outcome of that was no charges, no court case, investigation dropped, and an apology for what we were put through. Last week, someone, Mr. Riley's team, or Mr. Riley himself, discovered this. He said, "We fucking well, you got to do is Google my name on Google to find all the stuff." But he decided to use the threat of my history against us. So I called Mr. Riley out on Facebook, not privately, because he changed his phone number, blocks me from messages, removes himself every time I try and talk to him about it, the fucking coward. So I thought, well, the only way I can actually let this fella know is that I ain't being threatened by nobody, is by doing it publicly. And over the last 4 days, I've given Mr. Riley, or any member of his team, because let's be honest, it's not Riley just doing this. Haley, you're front and centre in it as well. You could have answered any of those things, but you didn't. Nobody bothered responding except Stephen Vapes. Happy birthday, Stephen Vapes, today, by the way. I hope you have a good one. Only Stephen Vapes stuck his nose in. This was after receiving a load of free shit from Riley, which, fair enough. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. Don't have no issue. Stefan, however, the following day posted a fucking post about how people talk behind each other's back, having warned loads of people in a vape community group message, a private message, the previous night that me and Owen weren't to be trusted. So I called him out on that. and he's unfriended me, blocked me, and removed all the posts about it now, and he's not commenting on mine anymore. Now, I labelled a series of allegations at Simon Riley and Team Halo, all of them, not just him. You know, they've booted Hodor out now, allegedly. Hodor's gone now, apparently, for a transgression last week. He can answer for that. I don't have to answer for him or any of them at all. Riley chose to ignore that post. But tonight, he put up a post on his Halo page. Can we see that post, Owen, please? There's the post. It says, "Hi, girls and..." Can you read it, Owen? Because I can't hardly see that.
I can hardly see it myself. Hi, guys and girls. Some will know we have ceased sponsoring KOV. We no longer supply them with any duty whatsoever. There seems to be a lot of rants going on which are totally untrue. We are a very popular company, will not rise to this bullying. Also will not retaliate to any form of slander. We will come out of this bigger and stronger. We wish them all the best in the future. Be safe, everyone.
Okay, so I'm going to address those things one by one. He says they've ceased sponsoring us. Halo 66 was never a sponsor. Owen worked with Simon over some personal issues that Simon had with a family member last summer, and defended Simon ceaselessly against those who sought to attack him. Let me just be clear here. I'm not accusing Simon of doing anything wrong. His lad caused him a lot of problems, and Owen, above all others, stuck his neck out for Simon. Halo was never brought in as a sponsor. Halo was brought in as a partner. We were working together, two companies working together. It wasn't a sponsorship arrangement. It was a partnership arrangement. Halo's brand had suffered badly in its credibility, and it needed some help. Simon was, and Owen, sorry, was very close to Simon. And Owen approached me about bringing Simon on board. And I said to Owen, "You want to do that, pal? Let's do it. Let's support the fella and help him where we can." That was the arrangement. It was never a sponsorship arrangement. The issue of not retaliating to any libel or slander. Well, let me be very clear, Simon Riley, because I know you'll watch this back. If I have said anything publicly that isn't true, then you cowardly twat, take me to court. Go to see your solicitors and ring the police, whatever you want to do, and take action against me. Because everything I've said, pal, and you know this, everything I've said is true. That's why you don't answer it. That's why you won't talk to me. That's why you're hiding like a spineless dickweed away from everything else. That's why you blocked us so we can't see what you're posting or answer to your allegations publicly, like you can answer to mine. You're a coward, pal. You're a spineless fucking coward. You're also two-faced, treacherous, and disloyal. Had I had my time again, pal, I'd have fucking outed you a long time ago. So if you have an issue with me slandering, prove anything I've said is untrue. But you can't, can you, you weak twat? No, you can't. And as for being bullies, Simon Riley, as for being bullies, you know the shit that Haley put him through over Christmas. You know what went on. And yet you chose Haley over him. You were bored. Our team was boring to you. So you chose Haley and went away. What did Haley promise, Simon? What did she promise? You saw the fucking tweet. Oh, he put the tweet up. The message up, sorry. This is from your Halo promo girl, Simon Riley. This is the girl you chose to lead your team. Where is it? There you go. Private message from Haley to Owen. Now, I don't know about you, but I see that as very threatening. I also see that as very bullying. So when you're fucking accusing people of being bullies, look at your own team, you arsehole. And that isn't the only message. He was fucking pounded with messages time and time again. Even on the day when he was at a family funeral, the messages were incessant, absolutely incessant. You knew about that, Riley. You knew about that. And what did you do about it? I'll tell you what you did away from the scene. You said Hayley's got to go. You said Hodor's got to go. And yet both of them now part of your team, or Hodor isn't allegedly part of your team. All of these fucking messages are saved, Riley. So don't you fucking think you can post something up that is untrue. If you've got anything you want to say it publicly, you fucking coward, or don't say it at all. You're a tosser. That's what really happened. That's what happened. Simon walked away because Hayley wanted to run the fucking show and couldn't. So Simon walked away and took Hayley with him. When I called Simon out for his lack of action in dealing with the bullying that was going on in our team. So don't ever fucking accuse me of being a bully, ever. You're a spineless twat. And you had a team of spineless twats. And let's be honest, Simon, you've got fuck all on me, but you've a lot of your own history. So what you need to do is stop trying to pretend you be something you're not. Same with Hayley, same with the rest of them, and start being fucking real and honest with people. Until then, you're a wanker, and I call you out on it. I'm going to take my hat off now. Fucking hate cowards.
I don't like to bring stuff up. I don't like to talk about people. I don't like to out people, and we've had to do it on here a few times. My issue is not 100% with Simon, apart from the fact that when faced with a choice, he walked the other way, and I thought we were a lot closer than that. So I've got no problem apart from that. What I do have a problem with, and I have tried not to have to say about it, was the issues that I had with Hayley. We took her on. She was great at what she does. She's great at doing all her pictures and her posters and all that stuff and everything, but it came at a price that nobody knew about. These messages were constant messages from Hayley Burr, from morning until night, trying to tell me how to run the business. Among other things, I tried to be as nice as possible. Sometimes I don't come across the way that I want to, and maybe I sound silly sometimes, but I tried to do the best that I could. Now we had a group between myself, Cooper and Simon, which we've all forgot. And in that group, we talked about the business and how we were doing and stuff like that. And then we had the group for all of the people that were helping us and the moderators and stuff. In the group, the private group, all of these messages from Hayley were documented because it got to the stage that I couldn't take it anymore. So I told the guys about it. And we let it run. And then we came up, everyone unanimously decided that she had to go. And I was on the verge of a breakdown, and had a lot going on at the time and stuff. So so I gave her the choice to stop batting in, or if she wants to walk away, feel free to walk away, because we didn't want to push her away. We liked what she was doing and stuff like that. We just didn't like that all of the team got slagged all the time about how much they were posting and where they were posting. She didn't like anyone touching any of her stuff. And when we had and again in the comments, when we go back to the comments, it says at the start, how do you want to do this, Hayley? And she said, we'll do it this way. I'll make the posts. Everyone can share them. And they are great. So I completely stood by her on it as much as I physically could all the way along. And then she left. And I never told any of the group or my guys or whatever about any of it until I had to. And that was when Gary sent a message in that 3 group, in the group of 3, and said that this has got to stop with Hayley. And Simon walked with Hayley. And I didn't want to bring any of this up at all, because it's hard enough without bringing it up again. And I'm not no victim or nothing, so don't fucking paint me like that or whatever. I'm a strong guy, but that just, and then it just topped it off when I did speak to Simon a couple of times after, and I thought things were all right and whatever and stuff. And now nothing. And I thought, when you help somebody and you, I mean, let me get this clear here. The thing that annoyed me tonight was the post about sponsor. And Gary said it. There was never a sponsor. Simon done a lot for us, and we appreciate what he done for us, helping us reduce and all that stuff. It cost us a lot of money, but it would have cost a lot more if Simon wasn't helping us. And we completely appreciate that, and make no mistake about it. And I would also, Simon's juice is phenomenal, and there's no doubt in that whatsoever. But I helped with a lot of stuff, and it really hurt me when he walked away, because he knows.
He knows what you went through, and he ignored all of that, walked away, and fucking never once, ever allowed me the opportunity to speak to him. Michael Fletcher said something really correct there. Michael Fletcher said, it looks like you're wearing your dirty laundry in public, but actually it's a last resort. Yeah, pal, it is a last resort, because I have tried endless times to speak to Simon about this, and he won't fucking talk to me, because he's a spineless fucking coward who shits on his mates. That's what he is. That's what he is, and he won't talk to me. What you're seeing tonight from this fella is pain. It's fucking pain, right? And there's one person that caused that pain, 2 people. Hayley caused it originally, and Simon compounded it. He is a fucking brother to me. You fucking hate mine, I will hate you. That isn't an idle threat. That's an absolute promise. Madison, love you too. Love you too. Fucking kept me gob shut for months about this. And now I regret doing it. I should have opened me fucking gob day 1, but I didn't, out of respect and to try and keep things calm. But no, still the threat kept coming. Still the fucking messages kept going backwards and forwards. But never to me, Simon. Never to me, you spineless prick.
Do you know, the problem has been, I've learned more in this industry in the last couple of months than I have in all the years that I've vaped. Every single person that has had a message has came to us with the messages, and we have seen everything that has been said.
Yeah.
Everything. And that's fucking, you don't do that shit, man. We're supposed to be building a community. We're supposed to be, we shouldn't have to do shit like this. Like, it's not, I never got into this for this. I got into it because I love people. I love doing what I'm doing. I ain't fucking perfect by any stretch, but
none of us are. And of course, Mr. Riley, Miss Bear, Mrs. Bear, you are free to respond at any point. You want to come on and disagree or put me right or tell these people I'm not speaking the truth and he isn't speaking the truth, the invite's open. I'll talk to you with respect, and I'll talk to you with clarity, and I'll talk to you with dignity. Don't do it behind our backs. Do it in public. Let everybody see what you're up to and what you've been up to. Stop being snivelling cowards. There's no respect in being a coward. None whatsoever. Stefan Vapes commented the other night that you've got to earn respect. Yeah, you do. Stand up for yourselves. Earn some fucking respect. Because at the moment, you ain't got none. Haley, I've known you 3 years nearly. I could not believe the shit that I've seen that you've put him through. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. And do you know, when it was first raised, I didn't believe it. Not for a fucking minute. And I've seen more in the last few weeks than I would believe possible. Simon, wanker. Cheers, Fiona. Yeah, and Stefan Vapes now is sponsored by Halo 66. So Stefan was in another group's private chat the other night, telling other vape groups and vape wholesalers and suppliers not to trust us. There you go, boys and girls. We do it live. We do it public. We don't hide away from anything. If someone has an issue, by all means, come to us. You want to talk to us privately, you can do. But nothing we do is hidden. Nothing. We say it how it is. We might not always get it right, but we say it how it is. And we say it publicly, not behind any fucker's back, Stefan Vapes. You're a coward as well.
By the way, in my messages is also Stefan Vapes being absolutely slugged by Haley, the same as the other people that are apparent sponsors.
The same people end up together. They end up together.
Stefan Vapes, I know it's your birthday and I'm sorry, but I fucking have sent you a lot of stuff for nothing. I've helped you out and I've talked to you when things were wrong. When you were feeling down, I spoke to you. And you come on the fucking chat and talk about me behind my back and wonder why I've been pissed off. And then you come out in your comments in your group and say, I've had a few run-ins with one. You've not had a few run-ins. I have given you some advice sometimes because you step over the line and I've tried to help you. And then that also was thrown back in my face the other day.
Stefan Vapes' opinion means nothing, to be quite honest to me. Nothing whatsoever.
I've nothing. I work no bad on the guy whatsoever, and that's the truth. I don't fucking talk about me. I've said it before. I've said it in the messages to you. Don't talk about me.
And then don't put up posts calling people who do exactly what you did the night before fucking hypocrites. You lying fucking weasel. Got called out, didn't you, pal? And what did you do? Scurry away into a burrow and hide. Another fucking wanker. Anyway, boys and girls, I feel a lot better now that's not off my chest. If anyone has any questions, please go and ask Simon. You know, I'm sure he's got a story to spin. And like I said, Simon Riley, Haley Bear, you want to challenge anything we're saying, do it through the courts, do it publicly, do it where people can actually respond instead of being spineless wimps and hiding behind privacy. Because nothing you post is private. Nothing. Not even in the little group chats. Anyway.
Even some of your own friends have turned against you. Because of all this.
Yeah, well, some people don't realise who their friends are until it's too late. So that was our little rant tonight, boys and girls. I hope that was entertaining. It was certainly fun for me to get it off my chest. I feel like I've done the right thing by him, finally. Despite being asked to keep my gob shut for a long, long while, I have done. But I've always wanted to be able to tell the truth, and tonight I have done. And as far as I'm concerned, Owen, there's fucking nobody like you, pal. Nobody. You know, you came in to help me with this at a time when my life hit absolutely rock bottom. And you took it all on. And you took on all of Simon's troubles as well. And you helped us both through difficult times. I ain't having nobody call you a bully. I ain't having nobody bitch behind your back. Nobody. Because the truth out, and it's outed tonight. You're family to me, lad. I've not had a chance to read all the comments, but I'm just catching some as they're going by. And thank you very much for understanding why we've had to do this, people. I didn't, until last week, this wasn't planned. Until the threat came to expose my past, I had no intention of doing this tonight, none at all. But
we didn't know about any of this until everyone started.
My family went through absolute fucking hell over false allegations made 3 years ago, and to even threaten to bring that back up again, pal. Stand in front of me, you coward. Anybody else got out to moan about?
Yeah. Oh, I was wondering what Daniel was talking about there, but I thought he got wrong names. Yeah, it's not Stephen Hunter.
They'll all watch it back. Somebody's saying here they'll all watch it back. They'll all watch it back and they'll all be horrified. Fucking horrified. Cowards, the lot of you. And of course, if you want to come on and challenge any of that, boys and girls, you've only got to say. You can come on live and do it now. Lanslow's got a rant. Go on, Lanslow. What's your rant? I've been bombarded with messages as well.
Screen.
Good evening, Stefan. Now then, it's nice to have a lying, hypocritical, backbiting bitch in the room. How are you, pal? You want to come on live and defend yourself? Very happy for you to do so, fucking coward. Come on, Stefan, join us, and tell all these people why anything I've said is wrong. Tell all these people why anything at all that I've said is wrong. Tell all these people why you deleted your post and unfriended me so I couldn't comment any further. Come on the live and do it, pal. If anything I've said is untrue, you are cordially invited to come on here and tell these people, all these people that are watching, all 42 of them, you can come on here and tell them why I'm wrong. You're supposed to be a business and act like this. No, mate, I'm a human being. I'm a human being, you know? That's what I am. We run a business, but we run a business ethically. Not like you fucking lying hypocrite. Either come on or fuck off. One or the other. What do you want to do? He won't want to come on, of course, because there's no free shit here at all at the moment. You know what I mean? If there was some free shit, he'd probably come on. Isn't that right, Stefan? Enjoy your juice and your coils that Owen sent you. Free. Come on, Stefan. You mouthed off on my timeline publicly and then blocked me from yours. Come on and tell all these people why you're right and I'm wrong. Tell all these people. Send him a fucking request. Let's have him on live.
Fucking great, Greg. Absolutely.
Evening, Greg. I've missed Lansdale's rant now. Went shopping today and saw groups of kids out. Don't mean 2 or 3. Do you know what, Lansdale? To the day at top of Bricknell Avenue near the Tesco Express, police were stopping people walking in groups. And that was the right thing to do, really. I know this is hard. This lockdown thing is hard. It's hard for everybody. It's driving everybody bloody barney. But it's hard. It is hard. And it's especially hard for the kids. And a couple of weeks ago, I said how fantastic the kids are doing. And most of them are. But there's some, unfortunately, that don't see the danger in this. And it is dangerous. You know, this virus is very, very dangerous. And we've got to do all we can do to stop it. I just wonder why the parents letting them out. I wonder why they are. But yeah, we had police on Bricknell Avenue the other night that stopped a whole load of groups that were walking up and down there. So, but I agree, they've got to stop it. They're not, you know, maybe they don't see the danger, but the danger's when they go home and take it to parents or grandparents or, you know, older family members. It's dangerous. Teenagers, please think on. You know, I know it's tough. I know. God almighty, when I was a teenager, I was out all the time, and I would hate to think that I'm going to lose weeks, months of my life by not going out at that age. But for God's sake, everybody's in this together. We've all got to do the right thing. So please, teenagers, I do agree with Simon Lansley. Please stop it.
Right, hang on.
Fiona lives across the road from a park. Totally mind blown by the groups on there. Yeah, it's frightening. It's frightening. Johnny Overkill says natural selection at its best. I suppose that's one way of looking at it. It really is. Lansdale's neighbour had a party in his bar Saturday night, music till 4 AM Sunday morning. Knows I was well pissed and he came round to apologise next day. I hope it was just his bloody family at the house that were at the party. Is he coming on?
I think so. Yes. Okay.
Now then, Stefan, happy birthday.
Spineless, am I? Spineless bastard, am I?
You what?
Quit saying I'm spineless, I'm not going to join. I'm fucking here. What you got to say then?
Yeah, I have got you've heard what I want to say, Stefan. You are a fucking lying hypocrite.
I was watching a different video.
Why did you delete that post? Why did you delete me from that? Because I spoke the fucking truth.
No, the post is still there. And anything I said, as I said on the post, I have said to you. Anything I didn't. In a group chat like before. And that I said in the group chat to Alex, I know exactly who you're on about. I had said. So how's that me being a coward? How's that me doing this? Whereas, hang on, King and Vape, let me think. Oh, let's do rants and bans, name and shame. But we won't name people. We won't. We'll shame them. We won't name them. We'll speak people behind the back. We won't give any names.
Yeah. What's
so
that about, then?
It's how King of Vape have run up until tonight when you obviously decided to name me.
Yeah.
It's we'll name and shame, and then the names never come out.
Well, you see, Stefan, because you, in a private group chat with other community members and wholesale suppliers, decided to tell them that you wouldn't trust Owen and Gary. You've never said that publicly, you fucking coward. You did that in a group chat. And then the next day, you on your timeline put a post saying how ironic it is that people backbite. You're a fucking hypocrite. You were doing that the night before. Now tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong. Because that post was not...
Put the screenshot up. Put the screenshot up, Owen. Bullshit. And you know it's bullshit. You fucking lying coward. You know it's bullshit. Peter Jones, God knows how many other people were in that group. You know what you said. Yes. Yes.
No,
Peter Jones responded to you. He responded to you. Put the screenshot up.
You're going
the thing is, Stefan, when you lie, be a good liar, mate. You're a shit one.
I want to see the screenshot that Peter Jones responded to then.
Huh?
I'm in no group chats with Peter Jones at all, so I want to see what fucking group chat you're on about.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You're
I
a
don't.
fucking liar.
Been
You're
in
a
one
fucking
group.
liar.
Come on, show me the good
You're
screenshot.
a liar. Yeah,
There isn't something with Peter Jones.
Exactly. So
The
fuck
group
yourself.
chat. Peter Jones responded in that group chat when he said not to trust
Peter
Owen and
Jones
Garrett.
is not in the group chat. You know exactly which one you're on about. So shut the fuck up, get your facts right before you start coming on at me like a big man.
I am a big man, Stefan.
No, you're
I'm
not.
a big man who'll do it fucking publicly. Not like you backbiting little shit who did it behind the scenes. And then the next day, go and tell everybody, oh, how ironic, all these backbiters. You were at it the night before because you're a spineless fucking coward. Just like you did in messages with me of a Sophie and Joe. All the fucking stuff you said about them. Yeah?
You mean
You
the shit
deny
that
that as well? There you go. There you go. There you go.
I've got the exact same screenshots because I keep everything.
What's self-explanatory about me, Stefan? What is self-explanatory about me?
You obviously, because you may say there's no public things about it, but that YouTube conversation that I have a link for, where you clearly say that over £20,000 went missing on your watch.
No,
sorry,
I've say that.
I've listened to it.
I don't give a shit. What's extra? Listen, no charges, no evidence. You not understand that concept. You not understand that. So what is self-explanatory about me?
That's exactly what you said.
Self-explanatory. That isn't self-explanatory. That's you being a cowardly little fucking hypocrite, hiding away in private chat groups and being clever. That's your game, Stefan. If there's no free shit in it for you, you don't want to fucking know.
Hey, shut up. If you want me to speak,
if you want
me to speak, shut the fucking mouth.
What is self-explanatory about me? You tell the people.
How the fuck can I when you won't shut the fuck up?
Well, I'm giving you a chance.
Yeah, now you shut up. And I listened to that phone conversation. You tried to explain it away with this, that, and the next thing, but you still admitted to over £20,000 going missing. And I watched it 15-minute phone conversation between you and somebody.
Post it up, because you're wrong. I didn't admit to that at all. And after 16 months of investigation by the West Yorkshire Police, the result was an apology and no charges. So you post the fucker up and get your facts right, you squirming little shit. You know, fuck all, Stefan, but your mouth off, you bitch behind people's backs. That's what you do. That's the way you like to play it, because you're a spineless, dickhead coward.
Yeah, sure I am.
And I might be a cunt, pal. I might be a cunt, but I'm a cunt publicly, not behind any fucker's back like you've done.
I've said everything I want to say to people's faces as well. Like you've gone about
When have you ever publicly said don't trust Owen and Gary? Never.
Well,
in a private group chat. And why did you then delete when I answered that post on there? You deleted me from it so nobody can read the responses I gave to you. The responses I gave to you were absolutely fucking spot on, and you don't like it when you get caught out. You're brave to come on tonight, but you're also fucking stupid because you've been proven to be a fucking backbiting, lying twat.
You done?
Yeah, you proved yourself. You exposed yourself, Stefan, with your post. You exposed yourself.
No, because as I said, I commented
Why
on
did
that.
you delete my comments?
I didn't delete your comments. I just deleted.
You did. Yeah, so all my comments disappeared.
Yeah. No, sorry.
Why did you do that?
I did delete your comments, and because for one, it wasn't aimed at you. It was aimed at that.
Sorry. My post was aimed at you. My posts were aimed at you, just like you took the time to come on my timeline and offer your opinion. I came on yours and offered my opinion on yours. I've left yours there out of respect. Everybody can read your comments, Stefan, but you deleted mine because they held you to account, pal. You don't fucking like being publicly outed because you're a spineless coward.
If I was a
so why did you delete the comments? Why did you delete the comments?
Shut the fuck up. If I was a spineless coward, would I be on here right now? If I was a spineless,
you would. You would, because you're trying to save face, pal. Put my comments back on your timeline. Put my comments back on your timeline so everybody can read what's true about you. Do that then. If you're not a spineless coward, do that then. On your timeline.
You can't put back on deleted comments, you dickhead.
Oh, what a coincidence. What a coincidence, Stefan. How fucking convenient.
I would put them on if I could, but how the fuck am I supposed
to? You would. I'm sure you would. You know, you deleted them in the first place because you don't like the fucking truth. That's why you deleted them.
Not at all.
No. Why do you delete them then?
Because why would I want the likes of you on my Facebook?
Well, I'll allow you on mine. What is the likes of me, Stefan? Somebody who calls you out for what you are? What do you prefer? People who want to lick your ass and say how great Stefan Vapes is?
No.
Do you prefer people just to agree with you? Or if someone disagrees with you, you don't want the likes of them on your Facebook?
Well, as for the free shit hunting that you're going on about, yes, I may have received a bottle of liquid and a coil off Owen. The coil wasn't for me. The bottle of liquid, yes, it may have been, but that's 7 bottles of liquid total that I've received free from King of Vape. For King of Vape, using my face as advertising for how many months? And I know you only pay £1 a bottle for that liquid. So that's £7 worth of liquid for how much advertising?
£1 a bottle.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Are you real? Are you real?
You're not happy.
You sent me a picture, you daft twat. Nobody took your picture. You sent me it, you daft twat. And you very much enjoyed being the face of kryptonite because you thought it would get you more free shit.
No,
you still haven't answered the question. What's the likes of me, Stefan? What is the likes of me?
Con man.
A what?
Thieving con man.
A thieving con man. And have you got some evidence to back that up, Stefan?
I said there's that conversation.
You obviously haven't listened to it properly, have you? You haven't listened to it properly. Yeah. And do you think the West Yorkshire Police listen to that as well, Stefan? 16 months of investigating me. Do you think they listened to that as well? I think they did. I think they took it to pieces, mate, don't you? And what was the outcome, Stefan? No charges and an apology. So, thieving con man, where's the evidence, Stefan? We all know you're a free hunter. You've tried it on everywhere. We all know that you don't like being called out publicly because you delete posts and hide away. But you're here now, so what's the likes of me and why did you delete those posts?
Are we just going around in circles here? Are you that retarded?
No, we're just asking a question. We're just asking a question that you haven't answered. And I'm sure all of these 60 people watching would like to know. What is the likes of me and why is it self-explanatory and why am I a thieving con man? And why did you delete my posts? The West Yorkshire Police decided I wasn't a thieving con man. But Stefan Vapes knows better. Clearly, you should be a detective, pal. Why are you wasting your life sat at home? Why are you not the next fucking Poirot? Why did you delete my posts?
I didn't delete posts. I deleted comments.
So why did you remove them so people couldn't read them from your timeline?
As I've already said, for one, the post wasn't aimed at you.
Neither was my post on my timeline, but I left your comments on it out of respect. Why did you delete mine?
You've got no respect.
Well, I've left your comments on my timeline, not touched them.
It's not a matter of respect. It's the fact that you think you have the upper hand, which you don't, because...
I don't give a shit when I've got the upper hand. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. I've just asked you a simple question. Why, when you raised the topic on your timeline and I responded to that topic, did you delete them?
I've already explained.
Nobody else? You haven't explained anything. You said because you don't want the likes of me. You don't know what the likes of me is.
Nobody said my opinion on that matter.
You haven't. You haven't. You said you don't want the likes of me. What's the likes of me? And why did you delete those comments? You've not explained anything, pal. Nothing at all. You've come on here, which took some balls. I admit that. And I absolutely afford you the respect for doing it. However, you've not answered a fucking question. All you've done is sat there and tried to be fucking clever. You're a lying con man.
Not tried to be clever.
16 months of police investigation and Stefan Vapes calls me a lying con man. 16 months, no charge and an apology, and I'm a lying con man. You're fucking retarded, pal. There's something wrong with you. Why did you delete me and therefore my posts.
I deleted your comments and then removed you from my Facebook. And I've already said I didn't want the likes of you on my Facebook. I'm not going to keep any questions. Got any new questions?
What's the likes of me? Somebody who disagreed with you. Somebody who called you out for your comment when your comment was obviously hypocritical.
No, it wasn't. No,
he's posted the screenshot. That was the night before. Owen and Gary were not there to respond to your backbiting. Your behind the scenes bitching about us. We weren't there to respond to it. So you did that very privately. And then the very next day, you called people out for bitching behind people's backs. And when I question you about it, the post, my posts all disappear. Why is that, Stefan?
It's not. My post is still there. Your comment was deleted.
Why did you delete my comments?
I've already explained it. I'm not going to go over the same subject. As I said, new questions. Are we done here? Because I'm getting bored.
The likes of me. You're getting bored. I'll tell you what then. Fuck off. Get rid of him. He's a fucking lying, backstabbing bitch. Fuck off.
Don't get rid of me all you want. I don't give a fuck.
See you soon.
Can I ask you a question before you do fuck off?
No, get rid of him. Get rid of him.
No,
fucking this fucking retarded bastard.
Hang on.
Go on then.
Why did you go in a group and talk about me when I have done nothing but help? We've had a few fallouts. I've mentioned a few things to try and help you because you were in shit or you were saying the wrong thing and I tried to fucking help you. Then I helped you the other day when you needed help. The night after, by the way, we had an argument. We sorted it. And then you go and talk about me.
You're saying that all you've done is help, yet twice you've took jokes about my mother too far, and you say they all take piss out of you with your mum. But no, I've never heard it once, and neither have several other people who that's what the falling out was over, why I left the chat. And that's all I said was Owen took it about my mum too far again. And
yeah, but I'm not talking about that though. That's something that everyone fucking talks about and has a laugh about on all of the lives.
Let me get to the final point with it though. Because that's just proving that I never said anything about that behind your back. All I said was that you took jokes about mum too far, and you'd said that you turned around to me and said that everybody does it, whereas like with you as well, which I've never heard once your mother mentioned. But then we go on about it, the fact that you say about me talking about people behind my back, but I know for a fact you've spoke about me behind my back on multiple occasions.
I fucking haven't.
Multiple occasions.
I haven't.
I have spoken to people. Wait a minute. Because I've got fucking messages from Hayley Burr slagging the fuck out of you, and I stood by your back. I had them on the screen earlier if you were watching. So don't fucking dare ever say that I was talking behind your back. The other people, I will open my message book up and show every single message on Facebook. I have spoke to other people when people have moaned about the way you speak to people. And I've said, I'll have a little word with them and sort it out. Simple as that. And I have. And I've came to you and I have said to you, bit out of order, like. And you always, well, at least we've sorted it out and that's it. And it's always been settled. Always.
Well, hang on. I'll go into the messages between you and me right now, for example. One thing I know that you spoke about to several people at least was the fact that I told you to go fuck yourself. Because you messaged me, what the fuck are you doing? And as I said, I'm sick of my mom being dragged into literally everything, and I'm reading this as we speak now. So you replied, so you get the jump and leave the group, for fuck's sake, can you not take jokes? And then you change jump to hump, then no wonder there's problems in the community. So there's problems in the community because you took a joke too far yet again, and I left a group chat to stop arguing.
Yeah, again.
So you again. That. It wasn't you turn around in a nice way, you come at me saying, look, what the fuck are you doing? So I turn around with a fair response was, I mean, go fuck yourself. Is it your mother being talked about, honestly? No. Conversation done. And then you come at me again, are you fucking serious? It's a laugh. They talk about my mum all the time, for fuck's sake. And that's me quoting direct from message, as you know.
You watch any of our lives?
I haven't recently because I can't be asked with the bullshit.
When my mum comes on our lives, everybody everybody in that fucking comment section talks about her. And if you watched our lives, you would have known that. That's why I said what I did. So what else? So how does that give you the reason to talk about me behind my back and say that we can't be trusted? How can I not be trusted?
Numerous times you've spoken about me behind my back, and I've had the proof.
Not fucking one.
If you read any of them messages, you will see that it's all messages saying, I will speak to Stefan. I will speak to him because I was trying to help you.
That wasn't, for example, after I left the BVA chat, you carried on. And I've been sent screenshots of several people about the same things. And there's other times as well where you've spoken about me behind my back. So,
as in, would that be the message that I put on later on saying, I'm really sorry if this causes any issues in this group today. It was a joke. And everybody in that group messaged me and said, it was a joke. We completely understand.
Sure they did.
Listen, Owen, can't talk sense to the fucking bastard. He knows better than West Yorkshire Police.
I am trying than anyone. 100%. I am not fucking downing you. I am being honest as they can because I can't be trusted. Pointless. Absolutely pointless. If I have to unload my full message book on Facebook, I will do it. And I will show every single message that everyone has ever said about people, including you and including what people have said about you. And I've stood up for you.
How much money do you owe Joe Mohammed? How much money do you owe him?
As I already said, I'm sending Joe the stuff back. There's proof yet again that people are talking about me behind my back because the Spanish
on the comments down here. It's on the comments down here. It's not behind your back. It's in public. I'm reading it from the comments, pal.
Right. What did Joe say then?
He said, ask him about the money he owes me.
Oh, you mean for the fact that I physically can't work because I have a serious shoulder injury? And he sent me stuff and I said, as soon as my PIP's sorted, I will send you the money. My PIP still has not been sorted. I'm waiting on that still. And anytime I've spoken to him, I've said, I will be sending the money. I just don't have it yet. And up until recently, I haven't.
The last time I was talking to you about Joe and Sophie, you were calling the fuck out of them. So, I just wondered when you last explained that, when you last interacted with them.
I've called the fuck out of them to their faces.
It doesn't really make any difference. You did to me privately. So you owe him money, but you're behind his back calling the fuck out of him and to his face, but you owe him money.
I've called the fuck out of him.
That speaks an awful lot about your character, young man.
Well, none of that's anything to do with us anyway. We can't be trusted with stuff.
No, just thought I'd push that in there. Why is he still here?
Sophie also has commented a few times. And I explained this with you as well. She did not report your group.
And I don't believe you one bit.
I don't care what you believe. I only deal in the truth.
And how can you prove that she didn't?
I can't, but I know where to take people's word on stuff. And she did not report your group.
Bullshit.
I'm not. What do you think? I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you 100%.
In the same way that Stefan knows better than 16 months of detectives investigating my laptop, my phone, my bank accounts, he knows better than all of them. In the same way, Stefan knows best about who's reported his group. Stefan, you're a fucking waste of time. You're a knobhead. Fuck off. Owen, get rid of him. And tonight's comedy act was Stefan Vapes.
Daniel Ian Lee has just commented, I reported it. Which I knew anyway. And I don't agree with. I don't agree with anyone reporting anyone, by the way.
Leeds, Craig, don't worry, pal.
But that's I already knew that because he told me. And so it wasn't Stefan.
Well, look, boys and girls, all 60 odd of you. You've seen Mr. Vapes, Stefan Vapes live tonight. It's up to you to decide. Is he credible or is he incredible? It's entirely up to you. If anybody wants to do some research on me, Google my name. It's all there. all the press releases and all the rest of it. And you can decide if you know better than West Yorkshire Police, like Mr. Vapes definitely does. But you see, when you call him out publicly, he doesn't have an answer. He just keeps saying, I've already explained myself, when he actually hadn't at all. Sophie's chomping at the bit to go in.
No, not tonight. Not tonight. Frank's mum. Anyone wants to talk about my mum? She'll sort you out, like.
We're all lovely, dear. I'll tell you what, this is a banging pizza. Well, last does a good job with these. Evening, Mr. Coombs. How are you doing, pal? Key worker, Mr. Coombs. One of those heroes. Well done, pal. I'm missing shitloads of comments.
I'm just catching up. Craig Fordham, hey, what's the trouble? I'll fucking do more than report your group, you fucking tick.
Craig's one of us. Leeds.
I haven't said
what? What's lovely.
Jane, for anything that was said about you, I apologise. We all had a laugh in all the groups, as you know, which you were completely part of. So, and that's
this is becoming customary on a Monday night. This I eat my tea on the lives.
That's why I sent the calls last week. Respect. Sounds like so shit chatting.
Well, at least Stefan Vapes had the bollocks to come on here, unlike the other couple of cowardly wankers.
100%. 100%.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed the entertainment. God, hell, that chip seasoning's a bit harsh. That's worse than the hot chip challenge last night. Do you know what, Greg? If I could, I would, pal, but I bet it all. Cooper, inbox me after, bro. Will do. I hope you've enjoyed the show tonight, boys and girls. Unfortunately, there wasn't to be a winner between me and Wilson. Again, it's now 2-2. So we go into week 3 next week. Still on a tie. That'll get broken next week because it's fridge thing. No, it's not pepperoni, Marge. That was, I think it was a meat feast, but I don't think there was much pepperoni on it. Thanks, Corny. She found that entertaining. When's the next episode? I don't know, Greg. With the invite is open to Team Halo. They want to come on, let them come on. No problem at all. And they can field your questions. You guys can interrogate them just the same as you can interrogate us.
Can I just say, my phone is completely lit up with messages.
Yeah, mine is as well.
Thank you very much.
I've not read them yet.
But this is not how things were supposed to be done. But unfortunately, it has been pushed. It's been pushed. All the stuff that I said about that person, I would not have told anyone. I would have kept it completely myself, apart from the 2 guys that knew. But there has been a lot of stuff going on. A lot of posts were made, and then duplicates were made, and then it was one up and all this stuff, little smart arse comments in pictures and all. Doesn't matter. It's fucking a community, for fuck's sake. Love you, Mum.
Hey, Frow's in the house. Craig Stewart, how's it going, pal?
If something happens and somebody makes a comment or somebody wants to get involved in an argument, do it, get out of the way, move on. Simple as that. Crazy. But it's what it is.
Lisa Harrison, sorry if that was a bit awkward for you, sweetheart. I do apologise. Never intended. Unfortunately, Stefan decided to be a lying hypocrite and I'm sorry, but I have to call them out on it, especially when it's about us. It's got to be done. Hi, Sam.
And just on a note on the same thing with all these private these private messages that we have received are not just from one person. They're from the same messages, and we're not going to name them, but they support us 100%.
We thank them for that as well.
100%, because we know 100% who is loyal, who supports us, who likes what we do, and if that's all the people that we get, that's all that matters. It's not a fucking competition, none of that shit. All, but
Lisa, I am genuinely sorry that's torn you, honey. That was never the intention, was to hurt anyone. If Stefan hadn't have tried to discredit our business behind our back, he would never have been brought into this, even though he posted on my timeline rant. No issue with that at all. Anybody's entitled to their opinion. But when you start doing it behind people's backs, I'm sorry, I've got to call you out. And he lied about it. So I had to call him out. Hey, my chin's right up, peeps. Don't worry about my chin. All three of them. I've just had my pizza. I'm very happy. Go on, woman. Kick off. Love you too, Margie. That was an epic one tonight, boys and girls. We thank you for joining us. We are grateful for the huge amount of support that we've got, clearly from the bloody messages that are flying in. Still now messages coming in. So we appreciate that. We didn't want to do this. If that threat hadn't been made last week, we wouldn't have done this. This would have been kept under wraps. But he's been through too much. And when you start trying to threaten my family, sorry, I fight everybody. Cooper, send me some angry voices. Doesn't have to get me going. Do you know what? I'm actually the gentlest bloke you could ever wish to meet. Me, I am. But when you hurt mine, I'm afraid I lose it. The red mist doesn't come down very often, but when it does, and it stays down for a long, 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 long time. And it did. But that's our truth, boys and girls. And it's now public. It's now out there. I'm sure this video will get an awful lot of views. I'm sure there'll be snidey backbiting bastards go behind our back again and make all kinds of comments. I don't really care. Just know, Mr. Riley, Mrs. Bear, you want to drag us in, but you'll regret it. And that's not a threat. That's just a promise. And it's a promise because we'll tell the truth. Are we about done, Wilson?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he is.
Not often lost words like.
Gary Cooper, you and I'm up for a vid call later. As long as it's late later, then yes. But thanks for joining us, boys and girls. That has been an epic Bombs and Blowouts.
Cheers, Rob.
I hope you go away from it confident that what we've said is true. If you've got any questions for the team Halo, by all means go and ask them and let them tell you something different. And we'll have a response to that. But that was a wonderful, wonderful night's viewing. Thank you for everybody who joined us. We had 70 odd in the room at one point there, which was really, really nice. And we appreciate it, and we appreciate your support. Much love to everyone that's been here tonight. Much love to everybody keeping safe and saving the NHS. Look after yourselves, look after your relatives, look after your family and your friends, and do the right thing. Keep your teenagers in.
It's a good night from me.
He's knackered. And it's good night from him. It's good, that, wasn't it? I enjoyed that.